So whoever bet, if you did bet against yourself, didn't you?
No.
No,
You bet for himself.
I literally suggested it.
Losing?
Yeah, and they bring out the shattered, burnt husk of Webford.
I ask for a pot and some soil.
Okay. Did you want to bury it?
In the pot, in the soil, which I will then use Druidcraft to start the process of growing a plant.
Okay, what they can do is they can escort you out.
Perfect.
And they do so, and they bring you back. There's like the area around the arena. It's not very crowded with buildings, right? It actually has quite a bit of greenery. So yeah. So your team has won one, lost one.
I gotta say, I would love it. I would love it if Justin had this whole thing planned out with that woman he's dancing with, that she was gonna somehow smuggle something in through a pot, knowing that he was gonna lose his next battle.
Oh, I wish.
Some sort of huge-ass meta plan we don't know about.
That would be amazing.
But the way Lessons just reacted, this made me think, oh no, nothing's getting smuggled in here.
Yeah. So that happened, and you're given administrations. They put bandages on you because of the burn that you have, etc. I mean, you were badly burned and
100%.
Yeah. If it weren't for the clerics that were there, you'd be dead. You'd be 100.
Surprisingly, after the whole process of the burial in like sort of the clay pot with the parts in the soil and starting a plant growing, Hugh isn't distraught. He was just happy that he got to spend time with Webford.
We're gonna miss Webford.
We will, but we will get a new friend.
Yep. Webford Jr.
Yeah, and all the people that were afraid of him.
No, I'm actually not gonna leave the choice up to me.
On
this one, because we're in the city.
Interesting.
So what I would do is I would ask for permission to connect with nature, and to be escorted to some sort of like grove or park, because I know they're probably not letting me out of the city.
I mean, they escort you to the outside, basically. So
perfectly fine.
And if it's a short, and actually there are clerics there mostly tending to your wounds still, so they'll know what you're doing, right? They will figure it out what you're doing. Do something sneaky that way or something that will automatically disqualify your team anyway. So
challenge 1/4 or lower.
Yeah. You do the retro, and apparently nothing happens at first.
Okay.
But as you're coming back, there seems to be like a cat waiting by the entrance to the thing, and one of the guards goes like, "Chew, cat, chew," and the cat nimbly jumps over the foot of the guard and makes a beeline for it's like, "Catch it!" And a couple of people try to catch the cat, but the cat gets away. But before it does, it kind of looks at you knowingly and has the thing with it just a kitty smile and just keeps running.
Oh, that just made things very difficult for me moving forward. I'll run with it though, because I left it up to you. We're talking stat block of cat, correct?
Right now, it's I will talk to you about what's going on, but right now it's just
perfect. Not a problem.
You charmed another druid that's in cat form right now.
So there's that. Meanwhile, while this fight was going on, we go to Gar, who's doing research. And what I sense. What are you going to do about the information that you uncovered?
God, I don't know how to find these people. I guess I'm going to have to go to some sort of, it's funny, my solution is the stuff that I find in a book. I'm going to have to go to another book to try and find. I'm going to have to go to some sort of, what do you call it? Indices of people living in Greyhawk.
A census?
Yeah, I guess a census is what I'm looking for.
I mean, yeah, you can find those records.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to try and find those people, so which means I'm gonna have to try and find out the last time they took a census.
Oh, every 10 years or so. So yeah.
Right. And then I guess the census would be able to lead me to where they were then, which would be my starting off point to try and find out where they are now.
Yeah. It mentions Diamond Lake. Because you did find a name, and that name was through rumor and other things, which you can actually roll if you want to do, although you don't have the skill, I believe. Let me
guess,
see.
is it charisma based?
Yes.
I'm not a sorcerer, I'm a wizard. I spent
Yeah.
time learning my trade. Daddy didn't give it to me.
Yeah. But you do uncover a name as well, and that's Palian Shadow Whisper.
Oh, cool. Thrawn's right hand man. Plus fantasy name.
Yeah, plus fantasy. And you discover that, and the last known location for them that they actually census paying taxes was in Diamond Lake, which is about 60 miles east of here. But that was 10 years ago. You don't know if they've been here today. You know, if they're there or here or what have you.
Wait a second, they lived in the same town they did everything in?
Yeah, they were resident of the town at the time.
And
That's
that
what they
town
got
just
it.
happens to also be a subsidiary. I don't know what words I'm using anymore. It's
It's part of the domain of Greyhawk, yes.
Right.
It's
60 miles. How far do we travel in a day?
let's see how much you travel.
You could probably get there in 3 days.
Well, we only have one of these battles a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I got time. I mean, if I can get there in 3 days, if you and Griff are on the same page on travel time.
Yeah, let me see. Overland travel.
Yeah, I'm just taking
Yeah,
my own
so-
vague estimates from other things.
Right, well, yeah, that's what I
Fast-paced
say. Less
travel
was.
is about fast paced is about 30 miles a day. Normal is 24.
Well, I was thinking about renting a horse or something.
Mounted vehicles for short spans of time, up to an hour, and animal much faster than humanoids. A mounted character can ride a gallop of about an hour. If a French mounts are available every 8 to 10 miles, characters can cover large distances in this place, but this varies except in densely populated areas. Distance per minute, 400 feet. Travel per hour, 4 miles. Per day, 30 miles. If you're traveling fast.
So 2 days.
24. Yeah, 24 miles if you are traveling at normal speed. So I don't know. It actually says twice as long. So basically, it takes you half as long. You know.
Right.
So if you have fresh horses, and here there's in the area of Greyhawk, there's ways to there's inns and other
Right, how
things
much
you
does it
can
cost to
go.
rent a horse? Should I ask that first?
Yeah, let me see. Horse rental, 5e.
It's not like I can literally help the party anymore anyway. One
Yeah.
chance I might have had to sneak in was when he was praying for divining with nature. But I'm not going to put a whole thing in jeopardy. Just to...
Okay, it's page 159.
159 or 169?
159. Services.
Oh, I had
Three cover pieces per mile on a coach or cab. No, that's
Yeah, where are horses at?
doesn't say anything about horses.
1 second. Yeah, but it's to buy them. I don't want to buy a horse. And I could
No, let's do
afford
that.
it.
How much is the horse? Well, you
Maybe-
buy a horse and you
The riding horse is 75 gold pieces. But
Yeah.
I don't.
Why not just like half it for like a rental?
Wait a second. Do I
Yeah.
have a horse?
I believe you guys did have horses.
No,
when you
that
came
was
up.
Zig. I kept forgetting Zig had a horse. I don't have a horse.
Well, Sig, it's house.
I'm not
Take
going
his
to
horse.
borrow my own former character's stuff. Yeah, no, I want to rent a riding horse. They cost 75 to buy. How much to rent?
Probably about half, yeah.
Half? Jesus.
Yeah.
Might as well just buy one at that pace.
Well, yeah. You can negotiate down, but again, you're a wizard, so
Yeah,
it's
so
easy for you.
I will just buy a horse.
Now remember to feed your horse too.
No, I pay people to feed my horse. So yeah, I will just buy a riding horse and then I will head off.
So let's say that you were doing that up to the point so that you started your travel while Griffin was fighting in the arena. So we
Right, so after the next battle, I will some point arrive.
Yeah. So again, he was taken back, and you have dinner, and again, the team that comes in with Ekem, the barbarian goes to you and Arger puts a heavy hand on a heavy and painful hand because you used to have a bandage where your acid almost wore away your. He's like, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
It was a good fight, little one. I am afraid that you lost your companion, faithful companion. I never seen anyone use a gigantic spider as a companion, but it seemed faithful and brave.
He was quite. I will honor him, but if he died, this was where it was meant to happen. It was the natural order,
Indeed.
I'll find a new one, and it'll be okay.
It was brave,
but it'll be okay.
It
also,
faced the danger
acid was mean.
It tends
That's
to
what
do
that
that,
feels like.
Yes. And one of the other competitors, as well. You never should fade an actual dragon. Oh yes, worms. I have some lindworms in my past, and he starts talking about because most of the lindworms, he starts describing them as creatures from the barbarian north, and the acid ones are from the marshes and swamps. He actually says that he fought with his family once a cold one, a cold worm, and it nearly killed half of his cousins in the process. And he says, but the fact that you survived at all, it's amazing. And he starts regaling you with about this great battle in the snow, right? And against this great worm,
I think once that's done, there's also by the way, I'm still gonna fight a dragon. It's gonna happen. This doesn't stop me. This just means that I gotta learn more.
Good training.
Exactly.
Indeed. Yes.
And I'm carving a stick too. That's gonna honor Webford. It's gonna be spider themed.
And Ogre, basically, what he's trying to do is make you feel, distract you from the fact that you lost your companion, you lost a fight. He seems to have taken a shining to all of you, but particularly you.
Perfect.
The kobold, he keeps the little dragon, as he calls it.
Yeah,
right?
That is kind of him.
Yeah,
but there's really no need for insight. While he's not happy per se, he accepts it. He's fine with it. He understands that things die.
And your attitude, he doesn't challenge. Think that way. It's like other person are like, no, it's okay to be sad, whatever. He's like, no, that's how you think. That's make perfect sense to him, right? Things live, things die. It's how we live. We always reach for the glorious dead. Glory in life, glory in the afterlife.
Exactly.
And and eventually you are led back to your room. So don't worry, you will be at full HP.
Yep.
For the next fights. So anyone else is going to do anything? Remember, you have 1 win, 1 loss. If you lose again, yeah.
Right. Group huddle. You did great out there, Hugh. We just need to make sure that we win the next one, and then the next one, and then also the next one.
That third one.
Absolutely.
Third one you're going to be disqualified for, aren't you?
Why?
No.
You don't have 5 people.
But it's not 5-on-5. It's 3.
No, not the next. Sorry. I was referring to the next one, then the next one.
When it's the full team.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so you only have 4.
Stands, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get disqualified at 5, won't you? I didn't come in, so I'm not there to substitute. So
if you get a brand new animal this time, maybe we'll just let you bring it in.
I'm pretty sure I will because it only took 8 hours to establish the connection. So
Yeah.
Right.
Weapon, when you sorry, Weapon, sorry, Hugh, when you come back to your bed, the cat is sleeping in the bed. It's like in a little,
Mhm.
little donut that cats do,
perfect.
and it's sort of snoring.
I sleep like just sitting on the floor with a pillow
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not going to bother the cat.
Somewhere around.
I was actually gonna, while they were doing the dinner scene and whatnot, I was actually gonna ask or snoop around a little bit to see if I could, I guess maybe go somewhere else outside of like the dining hall, if that makes any sense.
They don't allow you to do that unless
They don't
they're
allow
like
you?
they will allow you to go to the saunas, to the training rooms, but always escorted, right?
Well, I would like to be escorted to the training room, then, if that's okay, and I will spend most of my time there for the
Yeah, it has
afternoon.
training dummies. It has that training dummy for martial arts, the pillar that switches when you hit things, and you see a gnome like going and and kicking and doing the whole thing, right? And for a gnome, small character, when he kicks like almost. I mean, that he jumps and he could literally kick you in the face very quickly, just back out. This gnome is, he knows what he's doing, right? And he's there alone, it's like and doing the blocks and stuff like that. And he has like wrappings around his, his forearms and doing the thing.
I go to a
But-
nearby dummy then, and I start swinging Storm's Fury at it.
Mhm.
I basically like start performing like a mini kata or something like that to
Yeah.
get the blood pumping and whatnot. All the while, I'm just trying to get my mind ready for tomorrow.
Mhm.
And if they're going to continue escorting us in and out, I guess I'm not going to be snooping around then.
Hugh, make a wisdom check. Not saving throw, check.
Would this be under insight or just straight wisdom?
Just straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom, cool.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Okay. You kind of wake up and you hear a rustle, and you realize that in your cot where the cat was sleeping, there's still a feline there, but that feline is panther size, and apparently it's munching on like a piece of chicken, but it's doing so quietly. You barely, you sort of woke up and everybody else is asleep, and the guards are outside and stuff like that. So nobody heard this. This is you, I don't know where the hell it, but it's there. It's eating this sort of like somebody took a complete chicken and you stole it, and it's now eating it. Right.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up. I'm going to ritually gain the ability to speak with it.
Okay.
Just walking back. I see you're not so little anymore.
It stops eating. It stops eating and does the thing with cats do, like lets you have its belly.
Oh
also
yeah,
like this.
all over the belly.
Yeah, and it doesn't do the thing when some cats get overexcited. He just lets you do it. And then all of a sudden, you're small, so eventually what it does, it gives you a paw, like a heavy paw. It's like,
Yep.
Okay, now we cut. Even though pieces of chicken are still, spread over there, he doesn't care. Yeah.
In the morning, because in the morning is where Hugh is just gonna quietly walk out, shift the door closed, and just be like, I need to speak with the guard, please.
When you wake in the morning, everybody actually who is there kind of wakes with it. The cat is still there, but now it's a small size.
Oh, perfect. That's fine. In that case, I don't need to speak with the guard.
In fact, the cat you find that it's sleeping under the cot, right?
Perfect.
And everybody wakes up to the smell of rotting flesh, like something has been mauled. And it's so you're there. You're small enough that essentially to the head of the bed, it's whatever was left of the food, right? And you're there. You're like, ugh. It didn't. It's apparently decided to get to small size and didn't finish its meal. So that smell is like everybody's like,
yeah.
It wakes everybody. Yeah, everybody wakes.
I I found this. Don't know where it came from, but I found it.
I suppose put a collar on it then.
Oh no! I don't bring the cat out. I bring
Oh.
the food out, and then they're like, "Guys, we need to go into a room." Or come on into my room. I gotta show you something.
Aren't we all like sharing the same?
Yeah,
room?
the room is for your team.
So I was gonna say, like, none of us
That's why
none of us heard anything last night.
He put a blanket over it.
Okay.
I'm like, so after the fight, I went and I did a prayer and thought the process of finding a new friend, because I always like to have a friend around just in case I get lonely. And then I pulled the little kitten, like the cat. I found this cat.
Oh.
I woke up and it was a panther.
It is much larger than a small cat.
No. It's right now it's a little cat. But
Oh.
when I woke up, it was a panther.
It looks normal then.
Yeah.
What color is the cat?
Tabby.
It's a tabby cat. Okay. And when you said, just out of curiosity, for edification's sake, when you said it became a panther, is it like what kind of panther was it?
Basically like panther size. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
panther sized. Okay.
Yes.
So it wasn't actually like a black panther or anything like
No.
that.
It's a Battle Cat from He-Man.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I pet
Like
the
it
cat.
looked the same, but it was real big.
I bring my hands down to pet the cat.
You know, it takes scritches like nothing. Yeah. It's a good cat. It's a good bodega cat. Yeah, it takes. People know what I mean.
Does your friend have a name, Master Hugh?
Not yet. I actually
You should ask it.
should ask that. In the morning, I'll take the time before I go out and eat. But
Mhm.
first, it's okay. So, what's the plan for today? If we're fighting, it's 3.
3
What
on
are we
3.
thinking?
On 3, yeah. It's 3-on-3 today. Quick query. Lessons. Since we had some time and there were obviously other fights, what did everyone else fight? War
There
dragon type things?
there was one of them. One group actually fought like a gigantic gelatinous cube, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They just went around trying to eat all of them in the kitchen. So that took a while. And similar creatures, like there was an owl bear, a very large owl bear, and I think they were also a trained hellhounds that another group fought.
Okay.
So we're talking about aberrations, monsters, that kind of. Where's the hellhound fiends? So yeah,
Right. So the aberration doesn't take the mark on any of those, which is interesting. But I suppose we should talk about the 3-on-3 today. Do we know which team we're going up against?
Yes, you're going as a short stack.
Oh boy.
That includes that gnome monk, I assume.
Mm-hmm. So how do we want to assemble our team here? I think we talked about it before, and I've completely forgotten.
What do I know about monks or trained monks like that team with the gnome?
You do know, you did a religion check before, that there's 2 deities, at least from the book, and actually, Barakat was the one that knows, that there are 2 Baclunish deities that have monkish traditions. And their names are, one of them is Sanjay, and the other one is Suokon. And they're deities that believe in the perfection of the body, mental powers, etc. Stuff like that, right? And the monk traditions are just like that. They practice these arts on. I mean, they can also use weapons, but they're known for unarmed attacks, because they're very similar to what you believe in the sense that while Core believes in getting stronger, their version is what they call seeking perfection, right?
Yes.
So it's not simply necessarily raw strength, but rather perfecting their bodies, which also means get stronger, faster, more agile, that sort of thing, and their minds as well. So it's all on our body. So where a follower court would go and do wrestling and lifting and weapon training, right? A follower of these deities would be, again, meditation and, unarmed attacks and stuff like that, right? Now, the difference between, say, somebody's trying to be a boxer or wrestler in the West versus somebody who's trying to be a shouting monk, right? That kind of thing, right? It's, one could argue, at some level, is a different flavor, if you will, but still
Yeah.
there.
I would probably then, if I know this information, I will say to the group, Master Kicks, we should not take them lightly. They have skills, physical skills that might be quite potent if we're not careful.
Of course. I wasn't thinking of not taking them seriously.
I would suggest that perhaps myself, you, and Master Barakat should go in.
I think I see what you're thinking then.
Seems reasonable.
Hugh, how does that sound to you?
That is perfectly fine. I know that I think I could be useful because if they're not the strongest, if they rely more on their sort of speed, I can trip them up a little bit, but also you guys can handle more punishment and deal out damage a bit faster.
Right. If they're made for a frontline fight and we go up for a frontline fight, then at least we can have our backline support us. And I think that might work to our favor. If they happen to just slip around and then just go punch Hugh while we can't deal with them, and that wouldn't be great. But yeah, you and me, Braith, side by side.
Yes.
Right. So I am preparing. Barakat, you've given me your spells probably yesterday, I believe. I chose 3 Hideous Laughter. I'll ask you for numbers at some point.
So it's going to be Barakat's not going to be part of the team. It's going to be everyone else, correct?
No, Barakat's a part of the team. Hugh is sitting out.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
That's 1 minute.
And of course, you all can choose your buffs ahead of time like we've always done.
I'm actually not going to do enhanced ability, mostly because of concentration.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Hugh is going to walk up to Braith. Be like, because you have helped me out so much, never mind, it won't work. Sorry. You know what?
That's a good one.
I'll do that, then go, oh wait, no, I can do something. I cast Goodberry.
Yo.
And I give each of them 3 good berries, and I save 1.
Yeah, that could work.
Just keep them in your cheek and chew when you need them.
I assume the good berries will be fine in our pouches or something like that before we eat them.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
They heal 1d4. What? 1d4 plus 1?
No, they heal 1.
Oh, okay.
Stuff
The
on your
big
cheeks like chipmunks. That way, when you get punched in the face,
You never
squish.
know. That might be enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be enough. Yeah. So again, okay. Now again, roll 1d3 plus 1. Anybody wants to roll? And now again the swing has gone the other way because now you're not the favorites.
Actually, who is the favorites right now? Has anybody won all their matches?
The short stack has won all their matches.
Oh shit, that's good to know.
God.
And we got the worst odds against them too. I will go ahead and submit 50 gold down for myself.
Okay, let me the bets for the 3 PCs versus short stack 30, 90. Oh, those are the tops, right? You can bet something lower, and the price is the price for this fight is 600 gold if you win. You didn't get the 200 because, of course, you lost the last one. So, yeah,
rubbing it in.
I will bet. I will actually request to make a bet of 30 gold on us.
Okay.
All right, I'll make 30 as well.
What's the maximum?
I believe for this fight it is 90 gold.
90?
90.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yep. Also, just to clarify, in the first fight, I know we definitely got all of our betting money. The extra money, where is that, and did we actually do anything with that, or are we getting it later? I guess
that all got split up because when I put the money in for the extra bet, like we split the extra amongst everyone.
Okay.
Okay. So again, you hear the roar as you go up the ramp. I'm going to put the short stack here. Let's
Yup.
minimize them so they actually fit.
They're too big.
I
Maybe
guess
they
I
should
should
be
give both
smaller,
of you
but-
an inspiration beforehand.
Probably a good idea.
I
Can
might
you
as
give
well.
out multiple inspirations?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you could
Yeah,
only
it's just
give
that
out
a
one at
single
a time.
person can't have more than one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wish this arena was size so I could fit it all on one screen.
You could just zoom out.
No, if I zoom out, it'll show off the white that exists off the edges of the map. I can't.
Eh.
It's taller than it is wide, so I can't fit it all on one screen without showing off the
Yeah,
white.
I understand. Camera manning.
Yeah, I know you don't have that compunction, but I do. I've seen what you do when you stream.
Okay, let me use the ones that I use because the tokens that I
Yeah.
use already have all the information on it. Because if you use your tokens, then I have to input them again, the hit points and all that. So
Right.
I mean,
right.
you can set yourself up as you want. Let me do the turn order. So, and let me prop the characters, which I should have done while you guys were talking.
It's like
How far away should we start? 60 feet,
Yeah,
I guess?
Yeah, you're about halfway through each side, so you're evenly matched. So
Okay, let's do initiative. Oh, wow, I actually rolled well.
I didn't.
what's interesting that you look at one of them, looks almost like a jester.
Mhm.
The other one, of course, is the monk, and clearly the monk of the party. And the third one,
When are they gonna release Chester class?
is let's see, he has a bow and arrow.
Ooh.
Very similar in guise to how Hugh looks with the green tunic and everything else. So let's roll the cozy.
Is this how far we're supposed to be where we are on the map right now?
About yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Braith, I actually want to be adjacent to you for reasons.
Quick, pick up the tower shield. Or that one.
Shield wall, shield wall. Ooh, they fast.
Well, one of them is.
Okay, so let's do the descending order. And they say, in this corner, we have the upcoming, the unknowns. What the name of the party that you're going with? Do you have a title?
I don't think we do.
I don't think we did.
Headhunters.
I thought, well,
the headhunters. Yeah, that's good.
Yes. The headhunters, with a victory ratio of 1-1, they won the first fight against Okrim's men, but lost to the terrible Lindwem. On the other side, we have Yuma, Dokend, and Gosi, the gnome alchemist, also known as the Short Stacks. And people start cheering, and Short Stack, Short Stack, Short Stack. Like they start cheering. Your names don't come up. They're just shouting their names, right?
Mhm.
And Juma goes, salutes. Doken sort of just twirling an arrow in his fingers. And Gosi is sort of has a couple of bottles in his hands to look like, what? He's like,
oh, this is going to be fun.
so Barakat, so let the fight begin. Barakat, what do you do?
I cast Hypnotic Pattern immediately.
Mhm.
So DC 15 Wisdom save, save or suck, and if they fail, they lose their speed and get charmed and incapacitated.
This is a 30-foot cube, so basically,
It
yeah,
hits all of them.
Okay. Let's start with Gozy. And this is a DC 15 Wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
He makes it. Uh Wow. Wow. I made a mistake when I made this. Let me change
Oh,
that
do they
real
have
quick.
no wisdom at all?
No. I put it way too much wisdom.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
17
200 wisdom.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that guy rolled a 1920 with a +0 wisdom, so
And
Yeah,
Juma.
they
and that guy
Um,
rolled a 19 too.
his wisdom as well. Oh, he failed.
Yep.
Oh, he failed.
The
Yeah.
monk, the
The
one
monk
that I
failed.
thought would have wisdom failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, the likeliest.
So that's a concentration spell, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it's their turn.
Well, it's
I
the
have a
archer's turn.
bonus action.
That's it, yeah.
Yo,
Do
wait,
I
Monk's turn,
wanna
actually. He's in the
use
center,
that?
right?
No, it's Doken is a monk.
Oh, okay.
So his turn. So you do that. So what's he's gonna?
Wait, he said Barakat said he had a bonus action.
Yeah. So he moved.
What I'm wondering.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Do I? I don't. I mean, I could like bardic inspiration, but I don't think that's relevant for myself. So
Oh, I guess we also have one, so I'm gonna put a purple mark on
yeah,
myself.
you both have one. So
Additionally, just so you know, if you stand next to me and someone shoots you, I get to use my shield.
oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna.
Though
stand
only
behind
until I act, so and then walk away from.
Yeah, he shoots. Basically, he's gonna try to shoot. Yeah, he's gonna go for 2 shots on Barakat and see if that actually frees his
nerd.
friends.
Mhm.
So yeah. So multi-shot, he goes short bow. Actually, he moves. Let me see. He moves back. So he can do that, and then yeah, he can hit you easily enough. So short bow and short bow. The 13 doesn't hit.
Do I get cover from
No.
being behind him?
No.
Okay.
No, however, if it does hit you, I get to roll and reduce damage.
Yeah. The 13 doesn't hit you, right?
They both do.
Okay, so the 13 and the 17.
The first shot gets reduced to nothing.
But the other one does 7 points. So roll a concentration check.
Yep, Constitution.
You make it.
We good.
So Juma is still charmed. So that's Doken. Kick.
Okay. I will go ahead and begin advancing up the field. And I will go ahead and attempt to take control of this character with hideous laughter. I use a charge on my ring. Barakat, what's your save DC for hideous laughter?
15.
15.
Here, I
Okay.
can just put up the spell.
Yeah, you can go ahead and click it because I'm basically casting it as if I were you.
Okay. DC 15 wisdom. Okay. He doesn't make it. Falls to the ground laughing.
And congratulations, this is what control looks like. So yeah,
Okay.
Kix just walks menacingly up this field.
Okay. He actually makes a saving throw on his turn, though.
Yeah.
There's no good bonus action I can do.
So let's give him also the snail. So it's Juma's turn. He can make a saving throw, correct?
No.
The pattern appears a moment each creature in area fail save the creature while the trump creature is covered in. The spell ends for any affected creature.
The hypnotic pattern one,
If it takes any damage.
yeah, if it takes damage. Otherwise, he just doesn't.
Okay.
So we could literally ignore the monk and just take out
Yes.
these two.
Yes, you can.
Ray,
For a
your
whole
turn.
minute, unless it breaks.
Your turn.
All right, I have a quick question. Now, I cannot cast a bonus action as a spell if I cast a spell, correct?
The rule
Fine.
is you can
In the
cast a
spell
spell or a. If you cast two spells, the two conditions are one of them has to be a cantrip, and either the cantrip or the spell has to be one that could cast as a bonus action.
Okay, I just wanted to get a clarification.
Mhm.
So I'm moving up now. Barakat, I hope you come with us. And I'm going to cast. Where is it? Spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
Within 60 feet. So from where I am. Dang it. I'm putting it right in front of her. And you just see like this, I guess, like this
Him.
ethereal weapon. Excuse me, him. I apologize. And you see like this ethereal weapon like just pop into existence.
And it can attack.
And it can attack. And I also, what is Cord's signature weapon?
A sword.
All right, you just see an ethereal sword pop in existence, and it just swipes right at her.
Him.
I keep saying the character looks like a her on here. I'm so sorry. Him.
Spiritual weapon, just honestly one of your best spells.
True.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Ignore that. And it is a I didn't say casting at level 3. It is a level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just 6 force damage.
Okay.
Give him the bop.
And I guess like we'll just I don't know. Is there like a token we could put there or something? Just to
You
note
could just like draw something freehand and then move that around.
Do you really want me to draw freehand again?
Oh, hey, cool. Look, a hammer appeared out of nowhere. Wow, look at that.
Definitely.
Wow.
Your prayer after all.
The sword turned into a hammer. Holy shit.
Yeah. Let me see who can
It's a
give
combo.
name control by. There you go. Your control, but that's a weapon.
Cool.
So it's now Ghostie's turn. And I'll make a saving throw. See
Yep.
if they come out.
That's at the end of their turn, and we'll see if they can act next turn.
Yeah. So that's a charisma saving throw, I believe.
For hideous laughter, it's still wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I believe that was DC 15.
Yes.
No.
They
Okay.
can just laugh for a little bit.
Barakat, your turn.
All right. What's the range on this spell? 60 feet? Yeah, that'll work. So you guys want me to move next to you?
If you stay next to me and someone shoots you, I get to protect you. If you stay back there, then maybe they'll just target me because I'm close to them. So it's up to you, really. Right now, you're not in a lot of danger. Not yet.
You can still like shoot through that though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in me not doing this.
Yup.
And
And I got nothing else to do with my reaction anyway, so.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2
Okay.
on the archer.
Mhm.
Wow.
Makes a wisdom save.
Yeah, obnoxiously bad.
It hits.
Fails, he runs away into the wall.
Okay.
Or I guess up or down would work.
He runs. He has to run his maximum speed.
That is obnoxiously bad damage. Jesus.
That's all right.
Yeah,
That's
let
all right.
me check. Target
25.
on failed save. It must immediately use its reaction
Mhm.
as far away as possible. So
Oh, that's it. Yeah. 25.
as long as it's far like it doesn't get closer to me. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So it's their turn. He can still attack though. So he's gonna make 2 attacks, one at Barakat and one at Wraith.
Hmm.
So the one at
Is he still
Yeah.
frightened?
yeah, he can get closer, but he can still attack at range.
I believe
Oh.
the attacks may be at disadvantage if he can see Barakat.
Let me check. I don't know if it gives him the frightened condition though. It does not.
No.
I would like to use my bonus action though, and give the juggler guy a. Wait, let's see if I can read this right. So bonus action, expend a bardic inspiration, choose the dude. Roll the die. He must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn. Yeah. So
Okay.
on its next Tasha's save, it will get -1. Of course, my rolls are horrible. Wow.
Okay, so he's going to make this attack against Barakat.
Yep.
And that's a hit.
Ow.
You take 1 point of damage. And let me tell you, but you're restrained. A restrained creature, Zero can benefit from speed attack rolls against it. So basically, it hits your foot and pins you to the ground. And then against Wraith, it does the following. What's your armor class, Wraith?
You just hit it. It's 18.
Your weapon flies out of your hand. Roll 1d4 plus 3.
Did you say
Plus 4 if it,
a 1d4 plus 3?
plus 4 plus 4.
Well, you conjure a weapon to go flying off to the air anyway, and then the weapon you're holding, like, no,
Yeah.
you didn't, and flies
6.
away.
Yeah, it drops away. Your weapon drives away 6 feet away. So you will have to go and get it to do that. So that was a disarmation. And you take 1 hit point of damage. America, a concentration check.
I'll reduce that by 1 point of damage. I assume he still loses the weapon.
You're doing that for Braith?
Yeah.
Or myself?
How much damage did you take? It didn't sound like you took any.
1.
1 point.
Okay,
But I have to make
Bearcat,
the
you can take the
concentration
1
check.
HP.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Alright.
go ahead.
Let
YOLO.
Barakat. Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. Kicks, you're up.
Okay. Well, that's kind of menacing. It's time to go ahead and just. Oh, look, 30 feet. That's very convenient. I'm going to go ahead and declare Bardic Inspiration. I'm going to go ahead and. If I do hit, it will be menacing attack. I don't need to roll the Bardic die because I believe a 27 probably hits.
Yeah.
However, that will be 13 damage, DC 16 to actually be frightened, and that means that he will start having disadvantage as long as he sees me.
Okay. So DC intelligence, right?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Let's see. Sorry. He is actually frightened. And how much points did he take? 13 points?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's taking a beating. Juma.
And here's
is-
attack number 2, by the way.
Okay.
Just waiting. 9 more points.
Okay. Yeah, you're wielding down, I mean, he's weaving, dodging, but he basically has a bow and arrow, so he's trying to block it. Yeah, but he's,
Yeah, I've now
he's not.
stepped up and I am taking control of the situation.
wait
So
till it's my turn soon. So
Oh, yeah.
Juma, he can't do anything. Braith, you're up.
real quick, where's my weapon?
About 6 feet away. So you have to move 1 square and grab it.
All right. Well, I will actually do that, and then I will use. Where the heck is it?
You can
Guiding
continue moving.
guiding bolt on our friend up there.
Okay.
And it's 120 feet, so it can hit. And hold on a second. I'm going to where is it?
Roll the Bardic die?
No, I don't have a bardic die.
You totally do.
but I do have guided strike.
Oh well, it's not.
Whenever
I'm use that.
When I make an
Yeah.
attack roll, I get a +10 bonus to the roll before. Excuse me. After I see the roll, but before you say whether it hits or misses. Does 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And I'm pumping this one a bit. I keep pressing the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Maximum power lightning bolt.
No, it's just level 2.
Maximum power.
15 points of radiant damage on our friend there. So I pick up my weapon and I just shoot the bolt out and I shout, and I guess I will shout to you, Core demands justice.
Okay, let's see if Ghosty does anything. It's a wisdom save, correct?
-1, I believe.
Wisdom or intelligence? Wisdom, right?
Yeah, it was wisdom -1, right? Is that correct, Bearcat?
Yeah, wisdom.
This is where he rolls at exactly 15.
Nope,
Oh, he failed.
he failed. Barakat, your turn.
Well, he's still there, sucking. The other guy, Dissonant Whispers. I guess that's not like hugely good. Okay, in that case,
I forgot to move my. I'm so sorry. I forgot to move the hammer, but let's assume it's floating there somewhere.
Yeah,
Cool.
20 feet. You can
I'm
move it 20
going
feet.
to mock the archer dude. Am I in range for that? Yeah, we can get a bit closer.
No, you didn't take any damage, so yeah. Otherwise, you would still be
I'm
pinned.
just going to mock the. Actually, yeah, I am still. Hold on. How long does that pin last, though?
It doesn't last anything because you didn't take any damage. It got blocked by kicks. It was going to do something, but for all intents and purposes, it didn't do anything.
All right, whatever. Yeah, so I'm just gonna mock the dude.
Mhm.
Wisdom save.
It makes it.
Sad.
All right.
So his turn.
Yep.
Uh,
Line of sight to me while afraid.
he has to move away from you. So he does. This direction.
Does he disengage or does he walk away?
He disengages.
All right, good choice on his part.
Actually, he's going to do. Yeah, he's going to run all the way over here. Actually, he's going to run all the way over here. Kicks, your turn.
Okay. Oh, you didn't actually get too far. Hello again. I will just go ahead and regularly attack him. And that's a good crit to start things off with, followed by 13.
Yeah, he's down.
Yikes.
Yep.
Yeah. Juma can do anything. Okay, I'm going to roll one more saving throw. This guy doesn't saving throw. He is done. The fight is over.
All right.
So wisdom save.
I mean, the other guy is incapacitated, technically.
Yeah. He does make the saving throw.
Wow. He'll get to act next.
Do I still get my movement?
Yeah,
you
get to
could
do.
continue moving from where you ended.
Oh, I charge right in. I know he's still laughing, but I bring Storm's Fury down on
Right. Yeah, so you just happen to be over there.
the face.
No, if you hit him before he does, because you're going 9, you would take him out of the laughing.
You didn't have enough actions to do that.
Yeah.
You could have continued moving because you had 30 points of movement and you only moved like 5, but that's it.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll move over here. And what I'm going to do...
Mm-hmm. This guy's down.
I got to check something. Oh, good. I'm going to cast.
You might have to wait.
Well, would Bane actually knock them out of the laughing fit too?
It doesn't do damage, so no.
I cast Bane. Now, would it knock out the other one from the paralysis or whatever?
No.
Okay, just making sure. So both will be affected. Whenever a target fails, okay, up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails this must make a whenever they make attack rolls or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number. And we're just doing this at a level 1.
Okay, so he's gonna make a saving throw then. He didn't. He has Bane.
Good.
Okay.
And the monk?
Okay. I don't know why you would do that at the monk, but sure.
Well,
I mean, he might wake up eventually.
Yeah, no. So you did that. They did that. Let me organize again. Descending order. Gozy goes last. Barakat.
hey, I have a pretty funny idea here. What if, hypothetically, I cast blindness, deafness on him and gave him a negative d8 right after he just got out of laughing?
So he's going to roll his save at minus d8 and then minus an additional d4.
Or yeah,
Ugh.
Why the D4 though?
Bane.
Bane.
It's a Bane.
Yeah, Bane, but what the
And the d8,
The d8 is
his
from
inspiration.
me. My
Well-
unsettling words ability.
roll your D4s and D8s for anything else?
D8 will be
2.
force.
So
So
5 minus
so
5.
negative
minus
5.
To wisdom save.
Yes.
Minus an. Yeah,
He's
blinded.
blind.
Oh, he is so blind.
Not a
And the-
concentration spell.
The fight is over.
Yeah,
he's
like
blind.
he's up next, and he's literally just going to like tap his sword on his shoulder and go, "Would you like to surrender?"
You know, he's just like he's blind and he's like racist. That's fine. We're done.
Excellent.
Remember those like 4-to-1 odds?
Wow, Braith didn't even have to throw his axe. I love it.
And the there's a hush in the crowd as they're like confused to what exactly happened. They saw a lot of spells and whatnot, but they didn't see a lot of martial action. And the announcer goes like, "It seems that we had discounted the headhunters too soon. They completely dominated this battle." He was like, "Yeah." Start shouting, "Hey." And then the crowd starts getting in silence. What happened? Like, what?
It wasn't just a pure underdog reversal. We came in here and there was a severe miscalculation.
Yeah. Basically, what happened is that you want the initiative to dominate. Otherwise, things would have been very
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have started
Yeah,
with at least some shots.
We did like hypnotic pattern into Tasha's into win the game.
Oh, and
Oh.
if those didn't work, I would have just did hold person on 2 of them. So
Well, I mean, you also had Kix who beat the champion of the tournament on this fight, so
True.
odds
Right,
should have
in
always
any
been in
single
your
one
favor.
of them.
this is why I wanted Barakat in this. I knew he could probably do good crowd control against them.
The
Oh,
I mean, when you target 3 people with a hypnotic pattern,
what
one of
happens
them
when
has
you
to
double
fail.
your casters? I need to get Kix a wizard level.
control magic. OP.
So you get your winnings at the end. Didn't get, except for Barrack, a 1 hit point hit on Wraith, basically. Just scratching the back of the hand, so it's a little bit of bleeding. That's about it. Yeah, this was a one-sided affair.